Hello friends, it's UnoRaccoon here again with another video. For the first time in a while actually, I can't really remember how long it's been. Time is an illusion. But yeah, I thought it'd be a good time to do another video because it has been a while and I've been wanting to get back into it for quite some time now. So there's a couple of reasons why I haven't been posting any videos for quite a while, and I am going to go into that, but I thought since this is kind of a specific video, not everyone is going to want to see me rambling and making excuses for not making videos, especially if you're new or if you just want to hear a funny story or whatever. So I'm going to go into that at the end, so stick around if you want to have a little bit of an update on what's been going on with me, but if not, then feel free to just skip that. I've been wanting to do like story time videos for quite a while now. I did a couple a while ago that were kind of based around like work that I've done, like the theatre projects and stuff, but for a while I've been wanting to do like kind of just general stories, so it's kind of going back and forth thinking like, well, do I actually have anything interesting? Like, are people actually going to watch this? But then when I thought about like all the years that I've spent like travelling to conventions and festivals and events and stuff, I've had some pretty weird encounters. So I thought that'd be quite interesting to just tell people a little bit about. So anyway, for today's story, I'm going to tell you about the time that me and some of my friends saw a creepy clown in none other than my own garden. So I assure you that is not a clickbaity title or anything like that. This is a genuine thing that happened. So this was Halloween, I think 2016, not too sure, but I think it was roughly around then. So this was Halloween night, the best night of the year. I'd just been out with some friends. We'd been out in costumes, so we're wearing our fursuits and stuff. I think there was about 6 of us in total. And we came back to my house and we were all just kind of like hanging out in the living room, just chilling, like so. To kind of set the scene, I'll explain like how my living room is kind of laid out. So it's like a long room, there's like a coffee table in the middle, and on this side is the conservatory, so you can see there's like a glass wall or glass window door kind of thing, and then another glass wall, so it's like the conservatory but you can see straight through into the garden. And my garden's quite big, but it's kind of like, it's not just a flat lawn, it's kind of on 2 levels. So there's like lots of trees and like obstacles and stuff, so it's quite difficult to navigate in the dark. So anyway, me and my friends are just sitting in the front room. So one of my friends was doing tarot card readings at the time, so she was like, she had all the cards on the table. So my friend who was doing the readings was like opposite me, facing the conservatory side, and I had my back to it, so I was opposite, and then my other friends were kind of around the table. So we're just like talking, and then my friend all of a sudden who's doing the readings like looks up, and I have my back to the window, as I mentioned. So then she says to me, "Oh, I never saw your clown decoration outside." And I was like, "What clown decoration? Like, I don't remember having a clown decoration." So I turned around, and sure enough, outside the window is this clown, like a kind of like a flashing like clown face. I don't really know how to describe it. It was kind of like, reminded me a bit of like one of the masks that you see on like The Purge, but it was a clown. So it's like flashing, but a clown face, like a stereotypical old style clown. And I was just like what? I was confused more than anything, because I was like, what is that? So me, being probably the first one to get killed in a horror film, gets up and goes to have a look. So I went to the window and it was gone. There was just nothing. And I was like, did I imagine that? But all of my friends who were there was about 6 of us, we all saw it. Everyone saw it. So I was like, that was not my imagination. That was genuinely, there was something there. So I went into the conservatory and I was looking like through the window, kind of didn't want to go outside because it was dark and there was a clown there. So I was kind of looking through the window. I just couldn't see anything, it was just dark. So then I was like, well, what was that? So I went into the kitchen, and my parents were in the kitchen, and I said to them, like, we've just seen a clown outside. And I don't know if they saw it, but I don't actually know, but my dad seemed to know that like there was something going on, like I don't know if he heard something or whatever. Then he went outside and couldn't find anything, there was just nothing. So then I was like, well, that's really weird, like it looked as if nothing had even happened. And I was just like, what? Like, so there was a clown and then it was gone. The gate that leads into my garden is kind of around the side of the house, and that was locked. So no one had been through the gate. And like, even so, if they jumped to the gate, I don't know how they would do that, but if they had, like, why would you go to that effort to get into someone else's garden? Like, you would just go to the front window. So the only explanation I can think, logically thinking, to make everything very boring, is that some random kid or whoever had seen the lights on, maybe seen us inside, and decided they're going to put this clown mask on and come and freak us all out. So the only way they could have done that would have been to jump the back gate, which is possible, but it's not easy. And especially in the dark, and to someone who doesn't know the layout of the garden, it would be very, very, very difficult to get down there and then get back up there in the time that it took me to actually go and look through the window. Like, I have no idea, unless they had previously planned how to do that. I have absolutely no idea how you would do that. Like, I mean, I can navigate the garden in the dark, but it's even difficult for me because it's so built up with trees and rocks, and like, it's not just flat land, it's like, there's just stuff everywhere. So to someone who doesn't know it, like, that would just be very difficult. It would take you longer than like a couple of seconds. So I don't know, I mean, maybe it was an actual creepy clown like Pennywise or something and just left and never came back because we're all laughing at it. So yeah, that was the story. We never found out who that was. I mean, who knows? I assume it was some random kid or something. Honestly, like, realistically speaking, they shouldn't have been sneaking into the garden when everything was locked. But like, they didn't steal anything, they didn't break anything. Like, it was Halloween, you're supposed to scare people on Halloween and play pranks and stuff. So honestly, like, I have a lot of respect for them. Like, they creeped us out. It was funny, it's made a funny story for me to tell. It's always been like that mystery in the back of my mind, like, who was that? I actually want to meet that person and be friends with them because they obviously have a spooky sense of humour, which I really like. I think that's really funny. So yeah, that was my story. There's no real conclusion. I never found out who it was. Have no idea. I've spoke to my friends about it since and they all remember it happening, but nobody knows who it was or how it happened. So yeah, that is the story. I hope you enjoyed listening to that. So just as a little bit of an extra update for the end of the video. So it's been a while since I've done new videos, and there's a couple of reasons why that is. It's mostly just because with the way things are at the moment in the world, like, we're still in lockdown, pretty much a complete lockdown right now. It can be very hard to like put on a raccoon costume and pretend to be happy and funny and stuff when everything is so terrible. But doing this does actually make me feel a bit better and hopefully is entertaining for people too, so it's probably a good idea to keep doing. The other reason is that I've had some issues with my editing software. See, I use Movie Maker, and I know I'm going to get judged for that because it's not a good piece of software, but it does the job. It's always done the job for me. But just recently it's become really like corrupted. I don't know why, but I can't seem to do like a voiceover. It just like jumbles the sound and puts it in the wrong place. I don't know why. It's never done that before. If anyone knows, like, let me know in the comments, but I've googled it and everything and there's just nothing, so I don't know if I'm going to continue using that. It might just be a case of that I have to keep doing videos that don't require extra audio, so I can do story times and stuff. I wanted to do like a winter and autumn projects video like I did the summer projects, but unfortunately I can't do it because of the editing software, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, and I apologise if anyone's waiting for that. I don't know if anyone is, but it might just be a case of that it ends up just having music over it and maybe some text on the top and not an actual voiceover. I have got some options for other softwares I can try out, but my computer is really old and very easily, like, it crashes easily and it's very slow, and I don't really want to risk downloading more stuff onto it that's going to make it even slower. It's just, I don't have all the time in the world. It's not very easy for me to do stuff like that. But anyway, hopefully I can still do story times, and hopefully you guys like these, because I think they'll be really fun. I like listening to other people's stories, I like telling my own stories, and I have a whole list of stories that I want to tell you all. So I'm definitely going to keep doing that. I also would really like to do like movie reviews. You can probably tell I like a lot of weird movies, so I might do some of that at some point. Anyone who gets some enjoyment out of my videos, then that's my job done pretty much. So yeah. So in conclusion, hope you liked the video. Leave me a comment, say hi, send me a message, whatever you want. It's very boring and a bit lonely at the moment, so I'm always happy to talk to people. I do commissions for suits, and I'm also just happy to just chat to people in general, so always feel free to talk to me. I'm friendly enough. Follow me on my other social media, that will be down in the description. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if that's the kind of thing you want to do. Tell me if you like the story, tell me if you've got any spooky stories of your own, I'd love to hear them. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, if you want more of these, if you have other suggestions, feel free to let me know. So that's about it for this video, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon.